sunny out every day since I've been here. Who's up?
You got a lot of guys missing, running backs, linemen, anything serious right now? Or?
No, I don't address any of the injuries. That's all. Coach Moore, a question.
Okay. Rosen looked like he's today had a really good day.
Yeah. Today was a good day for him and for the offense in terms of catching the ball well and making some plays down the field. And Josh seemed real confident in his throws.
Yeah.
Probably would be the word that comes to mind, you know, when you step in and you feel comfortable making those tight throws and tight windows, and you know, kind of had a nice little bounce to his step. So that was nice to see. And I think Monster had a pretty good day today too. I think so that was fun. And the receivers, I was happy with the way the receivers caught the ball. And you know, we got a lot of room to improve. We got to get a lot better. But it was a good start today.
Pabico is a guy that's kind of came out of nowhere. What have you liked about him and what he's shown you?
Well, we like guys that do things right. You know, that are gonna be studying really hard at night, that are going to focus in on the details of the game, is going to make sure that mentally he's in the right spot at the right time and then make the catch. And he's been very consistent in camp over the course of the 7 days. And he actually was consistent in the spring and did a nice job in the spring, but has really just battled and kind of scraped and clawed his way up to, you know, into the discussion. So it's been fun to see him. And I mean, he's a well-built guy. He can block. He's 6 feet tall, so he's a good receiver for us.
How much does it help the offense to go against the quality of defense that you have?
A lot. Now this is my 3rd year in a row of having to do that. You know, we had a great defense at Michigan the last 2 years as well. And every day when you go on the field, every day is a battle. So it really makes it fun to you know, scrap and claw and go against really good corners, you know, and really good defensive linemen, and you really know you're going against a really good Pac-12 defense, so you can kind of measure what your team looks like and measure, you know, where we are offensively and where we need to be, and you know, they're now in year 3 in the exact same system, and year 6 with Coach Mora, so they, you know, you kind of know what you're getting defensively, and it's a great measuring stick for our offense.
If you look at your offense compared to when you're in the NFL, from a volume standpoint, how does it compare?
You know, there's obviously certain things that you kind of progress your way into. You know, I think it kind of depends on what team I was at. When I was in Jacksonville, you know, we had a rookie quarterback, so you kind of have to, you know, minimize your volume there as well, and, you know, kind of have it more in that, you know, try to give him the best chance to succeed without asking him to do a million things. When you're in the same system for 5 years or 8 years or 10 years, you can keep adding and adding and adding. You know, we were year one with Blake, year 1 with Chad. So here, you know, it's year 1, so you kind of have to find that balance. But right now, we've thrown a lot at these guys. We've thrown a pretty hefty NFL playbook at them, and with that, they've embraced it. But you know, they also understand, and we understand as coaches, that come, you know, the first game, you're back to a 20-hour rule, so you have to, you know, manage that versus a 45+ hours on a game week.
Are there any benefits, do you think, for you personally, going to a new quarterback, and then again a new quarterback instead of being with one guy for several years?
It's been a lot of new quarterbacks, man. Really hoping for 2 years with this one, though. Tell you that, write that. So, you know, it's a situation where you learn how to adapt quickly into kind of having a feel on what these guys can and can't handle, versus, you know, you just say hypothetically you're coming from a place where you've had the same quarterback for a 6-year run in the NFL, you know, or a whatever amount of year run if you're in Green Bay, or if you're in New England, or if you're in Indianapolis, right? You know, or if you're at a place where you're starting your guy in your 3rd or 4th year. We kind of have a good idea of what they can handle, and trust me, it's been try and fail now too, you know, from 2009. It's been a new quarterback every year starting in 2009. So I understand sometimes when we ask them to do too much, I understand sometimes when we probably kept it too tight. So I think we're getting closer to having a pretty good feel how to do it.
Coach Moore said a lot of the coaches went on professional development things over the summer. What were some of the things that you kind of got done in terms of getting
I was
better?
fortunate enough to spend a few days with the Patriots, Coach Belichick. A few days with the Dolphins with Coach Gase. He's one of my closest friends. I went up to the Rams, Coach McVay. Sean and I known each other for a very long time. That's been fun. Up to San Francisco with Kyle and Mike Shanahan. Both of them were up there. And Kyle and I have known, I worked for Mike, so I was able to visit, I think, 5 NFL teams. I was at 2 training camps with the Dolphins and with the Pats. And it was fun. It was a great experience, and all those guys have been amazing mentors and friends, and also great people to bounce ideas off of. Great. Okay, thank you.